Here's a quick tutorial on exporting video in Premiere. First thing you do is highlight the sequence that you're going to export. Come to the top and select File, Export Media. Now this is the export window, and it might be a little bit different on your version, but it'll be very similar. First thing we do is at the bottom, make sure that we select the entire sequence. That's just to be sure, because if you leave it on its default, it will only select the sequence in to out. That might be not what you need. So you want to select the entire sequence. Next, come up to the top here and we'll select Format. When you click Format, there's a variety of options. So if you're going to do audio, you'd select an audio format. If you're going to do a QuickTime movie, you'd select a QuickTime movie. If you export for turning in files or for YouTube, you select H.264. Then you need to select a preset. These are the settings for your export. And you click on it, and there are about 1 million of these. And at the very bottom, there are several for YouTube. And what you do is you match the size of the YouTube with your video footage. I know that this video is a 1080p, so I'm going to select 1080p HD. Okay, so I'm going to export as an H.264 file format, and this is the preset for the settings for audio. Next, right here on output name, you've got to click on this, and then you browse to the location where you want to save this. So it's, you would put this in your project, for example, and I usually put mine in the final videos, and then you give it the name you want to export to, and you hit save. Down at the bottom, you have several options. You have an option to choose information that gets written with your file. You don't have to bother with that. If you hit Q, this will open up a separate program, and the rendering will be done later. If you hit Export, the rendering starts immediately. And if you hit Cancel, you cancel the whole mess. So what we usually do is just hit Export, and then you wait for a couple of minutes until it starts to export. Export, it prepares the documents, it starts to render, and it might take several minutes till it renders your file. And then when you're done, the file will be located at this location where you selected.